humanity's shortcut, syndrome, and the search for miracles. Since its existence, humanity has united on one common ground: the desire to achieve results without exerting effort or using the mind. From China to India to America and the Islamic world, every society has fabricated a miracle or savior fairy tale to hide its own incompetence. Nature is our greatest teacher. If we observe closely, we can find the right path. A type of vulture takes the hardest bone, flies above the clouds, and drops it onto sharp rocks to shatter it and reach the marrow inside. A crow drops a walnut from a height to crack it open and eat. In contrast to this clear physical engineering mindset found even in animals, mankind has lived on fabricated tales and illusions for thousands of years. We are pathetic excuses for human beings, blindly following the gods of Plato, Aristotle, and Socrates. Unless we look inward and deal a heavy blow to the fictions in our minds, we cannot escape this primitive, vicious circle. There is no other way to break free from the culture of cutting corners and the opiate of beliefs. Societies that cannot create value through labor, discipline, and an engineering mindset are put to sleep with fairy tales. Illusions take the place of reality. The masses are trapped in a tunnel of false expectations, ranging from divine intervention to a miraculous savior. This is no coincidence. It is the cheapest and oldest method used by the system to numb and pacify societies. The system's greatest opiate is institutionalized belief systems that transcend geographical borders. Judaism and Christianity pacify societies with the constant expectation of a messiah who will descend from the sky and fix everything instantly. Islam builds a mechanism that prevents the individual from producing, tying everything to fate and condemning the masses to a numb inaction with shortcut miracles. Hinduism and Eastern beliefs legitimize ongoing exploitation with tales of reincarnation and karma, deferring man's misery and systemic slavery in this world to the next life. Fictional heroes who wipe out hundreds in a single blow and miracle narratives are nothing but mental masturbation for incompetent. Societies that cannot solve any real problems. Every culture has its own sacreds, and these sacreds are actually armors behind which people hide their inadequacies. If what a society calls a value prevents the individual from producing and thinking, directing them instead to imaginary expectations, prayer, fate, miracles, then that value is a chain of captivity. Those who still cling to the same 5,000-year-old fairy tales today, marketing the agony of war as heroism, are actually just pathetic prisoners of their own fears. Killers cannot be heroes. From Alexander the Great to Napoleon, from Achilles to Hitler and Stalin, nowhere in the world can those who take lives be called heroes. They are primitive creatures. They are wild beasts. The mask of primitiveness, as long as we do not abandon the mindset that glorifies killers as heroes. Talking about progress only shows that we haven't stepped out from behind our masks and that we remain primitive creatures. Unless killers, looters, and plunderers are declared guilty without seeking a justification, and unless we face our past, we cannot cleanse ourselves of this filth and these primitive mindsets. The only way to cleanse is to confront it and call the guilty out. If advancing technology had entered the service of humanity, it could have broken these illusions. However, because the system shaped technology in its own image and manipulated it as it wished, this chance was also destroyed. Today, the propaganda machine has completely taken over art, cinema, and theater. From American police procedurals to Chinese and Indian miracle fictions, the same script plays out everywhere. Fake heroes who save society are created, and brains are programmed to kill for artificial things. A society that thinks and knows how to use its brain does not fight. It finds solutions in peace and dialogue. Wars begin when solutions are not produced and brains fall short. Those who call killers who murdered millions heroes are the continuation of those diseased minds. The system controlling the channels and promoting its agenda with algorithms funds this fabricated order while silencing the voices of those who want to pave the true path. denying them the right to exist. Humanity will not progress until these false taboos are destroyed. The masses, their brains washed by the system's perception operations, will attack you when you expose these lies, because those lies are their only home. But the only way to break this diseased cycle is to stop acting cowardly and smash these false values to pieces, one by one with a sledgehammer. Until man accepts that everything outside of his own labor is a lie, neither will war end, nor will this primitive killer mindset change. The individual is isolated, pacified, and destroyed in today's society. Therefore, we must stop believing in miracles and act with a planned, programmed engineering mindset. Even if it takes centuries, the stones of that non-exploitative path must be laid one by one with long-term organization, and the seeds must be sown today. We must stop telling fairy tales. Whether it is a movie, script, or a social belief, anything that prevents a human from using their mind is a crime. The lie of heroism is a bait that drives the masses to war. The expectation of a miracle is a poison that keeps them from working. As long as we do not touch these taboos and throw this idiotic primitive order in their faces, the world will merely continue to be a graveyard full of incompetents destroying each other.